Morning, everyone. Welcome to Cornerstone Arena in Elk River, Minnesota. For those of you that may be watching from Waseca, welcome aboard. We're happy to have you. Got a good game in store for you today. Elk River Elks versus Waseca. I'm not sure what they call themselves as far as a mascot. I can't read their jerseys from here, but I'll get to the bottom of it. Signing on just a little bit late today. I had to wait for they were playing AC/DC this morning, and that's all copyrighted, or they'd take the live stream off when they found it. So welcome aboard. Time is just ticking off. There's 5 seconds left of the warm-up period for the game. Today the Elks are in their black jerseys, a special edition jersey for the VFW, and Waseca will be in the gold and blue. I'll do my best to call out the names of both teams. Seems we'll be doing introductions.
On behalf of the veterans of foreign wars, we'd like to welcome you to the 2023 State VFW Invitational Bantam Hockey Tournament. Today's contest is between the home team, Elk River, post 5518, and the visiting team of Waseca, post 1642. For your 9 starters, for the Elk River, post 5518, number 1, Jack Stick. Number 2, Luke Hill. Number 3, Logan Russell. Number 4, Jake Jacobson. Number 5, Evan Watts. Number 9, Braden Becker. Number 10, Riley Hanson. Number 15, Zachary Hughes. Number 16, Tristan Breach. Number 17, Jack Reese. Your starting lineups for the Elk River. In at defense, number 14, Joseph Hatzian. At defense, number 8, Brad Schauer. At forward, number 7, Logan Sowell. At forward, Thomas Olson. At another forward, Olin Sealer. And in goal, number 32, Cole Lewis. For your 9 starters, for Waseca, VFW post 1642. Number 11, Easton Thanks. Number 12, Cash Lynch. Number 14, Jaden Gehring. Number 15, Dave Serp. Number 21, Beckett Serp. Number 30, Josiah Schmidtke. Number 34, Drew Gehring. Number 92, Henry Hupmeyer. For your starting lineups for Waseca defense, number 13, August Hansen. At another defense, Jackson Gall. At forward, Otto Scheinrock. At another forward, Griffin Story. At forward, Avery Selvick. And in goal tonight, number 30, Joseph Schmidtke. If everyone would please rise to remove your hat for the national anthem. All right, everybody, let's all say it together. Let's play hockey.
All right, we have 15 minutes on the clock per period today. Tommy Olson takes the draw for the Elks. Story for the Waseca Blue Jays. Puck dumped deep into the Blue Jays defensive zone. They control the puck coming out of the zone, make their way to the middle zone, middle ice, and dump it in deep in the Elks defensive zone. Shower back to get it, throws it up the boards to Salo. Challenged by Dahl. Puck comes loose. Tommy Olson with it, grabs the puck and heads up the near side. Olson comes in, dangles, puts it around in a backhand on net, rejected by Schmidtke, and thrown all the way down. I think icing's waved off. Shower back behind the net, sends it to the far boards for Katzian. 3-on-2, lost the puck. Seelar gets the puck up to Olson, who gets it up to Salo and dumps it in deep into the Blue Jay defensive zone. Schmidtke slows it down behind the net, and they come up the far side. Becker takes a shot on the boards, but the puck goes behind the goal line on the end boards. Waseca gets control of the puck and comes out of the zone. Working up the far boards, gets around Hansen, who got a 2-on-1, and a shot, and a big rebound comes out into the slot. Reese with the puck, gets it all the way up to Becker on the blue line and makes it in on sides. Serp back behind the goal, get big hit. A big hit sends Becker down to the ice. Waseca comes up, Serp, the other one, comes up, goes around Hansen, and a shot and a goal. Beat Colt Curtis on the upper glove side, and Waseca, with just 2 shots, puts this game, puts them ahead 1-0. Certainly not the start the Elks were looking for today, but still a lot of game left. I think that.
For Waseca, number 15, Dave Sir, with an assist to number 17, Otto Schoenrauer.
So that was a goal by number 15, Serp, and an assist to number 17, Schoenrock, I think the name was. Elks controlled off the face-off and a shot on goal, glove save, and offensive zone face-off for the Elks. Creech set to take the draw for the Elks, and I can't tell who the Blue Jays had. The number was covered. Creech takes the puck in the defensive zone, and a shot on goal goes back to the end boards. Creech still with the puck, tries to send it into the slot, but nobody. It went off a skate. Went off a skate again to Jake Jacobson, and he passed to the wrong guy. And a pass across ice blocked by Jake Jacobson on the near boards. Battle for the puck. Kotzian keeps it in. Jacobson takes a shot, goes wide, but steered to the far corner by the Schmidtke. Pass across ice, gets through Kotzian, and Salo coming off the bench makes haste for the puck. Schoenrock hassling him as he went behind the goal. Knocked away by number 92, Huttmeyer. Kotzian behind the net, trying to get control of things. Throws it up the far boards to Seelar. Seelar to Hughes. Hughes goes around one guy and throws it in deep. Get a forecheck going. Seelar at the end boards. Olsen with the puck. Knocked away, taken off the puck by Waseca. And held in by Kotzian. Gets the puck over to Seelar, who knocked it up to Olsen. Seelar behind the goal. Hansen took a swipe at it and didn't get all of it, and it's knocked out by Waseca. It's a foot race between Selvik and Hansen, but Schauer comes away and it goes into the far corner. Seelar puts it up to the blue line, but held in by the Blue Jays. A turn and a shot, saved by Curtis, but he wasn't sure where the puck was. Selvik knocked down, he slipped, and a shot by, I couldn't see the number, I apologize. 34 Gehring took a shot, but couldn't get all of it. Serp throws the puck back in the defensive zone. Pass to the near boards, and they dump it in deep. Curtis out behind the net to slow it down. Throwing on the near boards. Rott's taken down against the boards. Story throws it into the near corner. Becker battles and a throw up into the zone, and a high shot goes off the glass. A one-timer from the point goes a little wide. Hansen gets the puck behind the net and comes out. Almost pulled down, but he maintains his footing, gets up to center, and throws it in deep. Schmidtke was behind the net, slowed it down, and got the puck up to the Blue Jays. So it looks like Story has the puck. And a drop pass and a shot wide. Rebound comes all the way out into the defensive zone of the Blue Jays. Danks had it and sent it up to Gehring. Gehring gets it up to Schoenrock. And he throws it behind the net. Kotzian from the Elks picks it up. Cross ice pass to Rustad. Rustad comes steaming in right into the zone, and he gets a shot off. And there's a shot on the near side, and stopped by Schmidtke, and the puck thrown all the way down, and it's icing on the Blue Jays, and the puck will come all the way back into the defensive zone of the Blue Jays. Blue Jays up 1-0 early in this game. 9:29 left of the first period. Got Jake Jacobson taking the face-off for the Elks. And Huttmeyer looked like was taking the draw for the Blue Jays. But thrown into the middle, knocked away. Rustad gets the puck, tries to get it down to Creech, but rejected and thrown into the near boards. Jacobson back to Kotzian in the defensive zone. to Rustad. Rustad sends it up to Jacobson and promptly stolen by Hansen. Thrown up the far boards. Hill pops it up to Creech, who gets it to Jacobson, and a pass in front and a goal. Jacobson with a beautiful pass leading Creech just into his reach and made a move on Schmidtke. Got him to bite and put it around him on the far near side. And the Elks tie this game up. At 8:47 left of the first period, we got a tie game. Olsen takes the draw. Story took the draw and throws it into the defensive zone. Story brings the puck into the offensive zone of the Blue Jays. Throwing up to the point and throwing back down the far boards. Bouncy puck. Backhand pass into the slot. Knocked away and went into the crease. A block shot by Hughes. Story took a shot and blocked by Olsen. He puts it across ice into Salo's stick. Throws it up the ice into the defensive zone of the Blue Jays. And the puck goes into the far corner and brings behind the boards to the near side. Hughes gets the puck deep in the zone. Tried to throw the puck back, but nobody was there. Seelar comes away with it for the Elks and throws it up to Olsen. Olsen kicks it into the defensive zone of the Blue Jays, and they throw it all the way down. Looks like it's going to be icing on the Blue Jays. With 43 left of the first period. We got a 1-1 tie. Becker will take the draw for the Elks. And a quick shot from the boards was Reese, and a glove save by Schmidtke. And we'll do it all over again as the faceoff is in the near faceoff circle in the Blue Jays defensive zone. Number 92, Hutmeyer, is going to take the draw against Elks Becker. Becker kicked out of the faceoff, who brings in Rotz. Loose puck underneath the faceoff circle. Reese tried to grab it, but it come away with the Blue Jays. Send it up to another player. I couldn't see his number, and the puck was shot on net. Cole Curtis directs the puck up and into the nets, and we got a face-off in the near or far. Yeah, it's going to be in the far face-off circle. 7:25 left of the first period. 1-1 tie. Becker took the draw. I believe Gehring took that draw. Kotzian for the Elks gets the puck in the defensive zone, throws it up to Hansen, who throws it up into the middle of the neutral zone, and the Blue Jays get away with it, come away with it. Selvik enters the zone. Hansen throws the puck back to Reese. Reese tried to go off the boards, but it looks like it went into the Elks bench. And the puck makes its return to the ice. 6:58 left of the first period. The draw will come back into the Elks defensive zone. Story will take the draw for the Blue Jays and Creech for the Elks. Puck controlled by the Blue Jays off the thing, but Hill comes away with the puck and knocked down, but Creech gets the puck. He's got Jacobson going on. Took a shot, took the stick right out of, looks like Dank's hands. Shower comes in and Creech puts the puck up into the faceoff circle, but came away. Held in by Kotzian. Throws it back down deep into the Blue Jays zone. Off the boards and out. Overskated the puck, and Jacobson gets the puck to Hill, who drop passes to Creech and took a shot. Schmidtke with a great save. I mean, just, what? No, I know. But Olson took the draw for the Elks and Huttmeyer for the Blue Jays. Huttmeyer behind the board or behind the goal, sends it out into the neutral zone. A pass up to number 4, Selvik, was denied, but Blue Jays still controlled the puck, went behind the net. Jacobson working on the far boards. Rustad gets the puck and throws it out into the zone. Little far for Sealar, which was streaming up the far side, and it's icing on the Elks, and the puck is thrown all the way down into the defensive zone of the Elks. 5:49 left of the first period. We got a 1-1 tie. Becker takes the draw, as Huttmeyer does for the Blue Jays. Puck goes back into the crease. Reese threw it to the backboards. Rustad has it and throws it up the middle to Becker. Becker throws it into the zone and tries to get around his guy. Battle for the puck on the near boards. Blue Jays behind the net. Hops the stick. Comes into Becker, tries to keep it in. Backhanded out of the zone. Shower gets it for the Elks and sends it across ice to Rustad. Rustad throws it along the boards and goes in for a forecheck. Rustad got the puck, but there's a battle. Rustad behind the net, throws it up into the slot. Hughes takes a shot, goes off of Reese, and rebound is there. Reese took a shot and went wide. Tried to clear the zone. Creech gets it, but Blue Jays storm away with it and pass it across ice to the near side. Schoenrock throws it up, but Creech was able to block it and brings it into the zone. Tries to get Hill coming up the middle, but the puck goes all the way to the end boards in the far corner, and they throw it up for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays come out of the zone through neutral ice. Hansen defending. Hansen, the puck was thrown into the slot. Hughes cleared it. Hansen tried to keep it in, but it came out. Story. Looks like there's a high stick call. And the faceoff will go into the Blue Jays zone. 4:17 left in the first period, 1-1 tie. Jacobson will take the draw as well as Story for the Blue Jays. Hansen gets the puck, takes a shot, gets through, steered to the near boards by Schmidtke. Hansen keeps it in. Creech taken down as he tried to turn inside. We got a 2-on-1 developing here. Hansen played that well. Hughes gets the puck and throws it up to Hill, who dumps it in deep into the Blue Jay zone. Goes behind the net. Schmidtke out, tried to slow it down. Thrown up to the near boards. Story to Hansen, who took a shot, and Cole Curtis glove save. And there's a face-off. Olson takes the draw. Controlled by the Blue Jays, throwing it back down the far boards. Pass into the slot, knocked away by Kotzing. Kotzing brings it out into neutral zone. Goes into the zone, throws it to the middle, right through the legs of Salo and into the far corner. Tried to throw it out of the zone, but Sealar got in the way of that. Salo in the far corner. Dropped it to Sealar. Sealar knocks it up to Olson. Olson in the corner. To Shower at the point. Tried to get Sealar back down in the goal line, but it comes all the way around to the near side. Kotze and Pinchin working with Olson down there against Huttmeyer. Huttmeyer working the boards. Comes away with Olson and a shot and a glove save. And 2:49 left of the first period. 1-1 tie. Becker will take the draw, as will Story for the Blue Jays. Puck comes to the boards. Racy up to to Shower, who took a shot, directed the rebound towards the far boards. Schoenrock back to Danks. Schoenrock gets the puck up. They got a breakaway. They got a 2-on-1 and a shot, a pad save. Did they call it? A pad save, and then the follow-up shot went just wide. Becker takes the draw for the Elks. Story for the Blue Jays. As off the face-off, they bring it into the slot. Hansen ends up coming away with it and tries to backhand it out. Got it out. And Reese, number 17 of the Elks, brought it in, but promptly sent out by the Blue Jays. Rustad to Hansen, back to Rustad, and up to Becker. Rotz brings it into the zone. Backhands it towards the goal. Schmidtke stops and throws it to the backboards, and they come breaking out. Schoenrock at center ice, brings it into the zone. Takes a sharp angle shot and is saved by Curtis. Will bring a face-off in the Elks defensive zone with 1 minute and 43 seconds left of the first period. Score tied at 1. Hutmeyer takes a draw for the Blue Jays, and Creech sends it back to Hansen, who sends it to the far board. Rustad gets the puck in the far corner, behind the net to Hansen, throws it around the boards to Jacobson. Puck stolen by Blue Jays, but Jacobson got it back and sends it up into the neutral zone. Hill on a forecheck, puck thrown out of the defensive zone, but Jacobson gets the puck and throws it right back in the zone. Gloved by a Blue Jay player, Danks, and dropped, and the puck sent back out into neutral ice to Rustad. Rustad gets it up to Creech, who knocked it in. Hughes on the far boards throws it all the way down into the near corner. 1 minute left of the period. Battle in the corner. Thrown up into the slot. Selva comes away with it and throws it into the neutral zone. Hughes back to get it. Sends it to Shower. Shower throws it up the ice to Jacobson. Throws it in towards the goal. And Schmidtke throws it into the far boards off the face-off, or off the shot. Creech to Hughes, who kept it in. Throwing out. Salo working the puck. Hughes knocks it up towards the goal and ends up covering it up. Schmidtke, with 21 seconds left of the first period. We got a 1-1 tie. Olsen will take the draw for the Elks, as Story did for the Blue Jays. Olsen took the puck into the slot, but lost it. A big shot by Hughes, but blocked by Bluebird player. I'm sorry, Blue Jay. Served behind the net. As the horn buzzes, ending the first period, we got a 1-1 tie. 1 goal for the visiting Blue Jays and 1 goal for the Elk River Elks. Shots on goal, 12 for the Elks and 7 for the Blue Jays. Take a quick break. ready for the second period. 15 minutes on the clock. Switching the goals. 1-1 tie. Story and Olson take the draw. Elks come away with it, dump it deep into the zone of the Blue Jays. Puck thrown to the far boards. There's a breakout on Story with the puck, brings it across the blue line. Shower defending, goes all the way around, throws it back behind the net, and up into the slot, just missed, but Olson gets the puck and he comes up, streaking up the far side on the far boards, goes around one behind the net, throws it back up to the point, and a one-timer from Hughes, and it's directed to the far boards. Whoops, sorry about my bad camera work. Blue Jays throw it against the far boards, kept in by Hughes, and he throws it down, and Schmidtke decides he's going to cover it up and bring a draw into the defensive zone. Face-off will be on the near face-off dot. 14-10, 50 seconds clicked off the clock in that time. Becker takes the draw for the Elks, and they win it. Reese takes a shot, blocker saved by Schmidtke. Fell out into the slot where the Blue Jays get it, and they throw it up across the ice into the center. Elks finally get it and throw it up into the neutral zone. Looks like Rotz took a swat at it and thrown in on net, and Schmidtke covers it up again. 13:43 left in the second period, and we have a 1-1 tie. Looks like Gehring's taking the draw for the Blue Jays and Becker for the Elks. Blue Jays come away with it and go behind the net. Throw it up across the zone to the near boards. Nobody was there, but it was a lazy puck. And Reese tried to take a shot. Blue Jays got a stick on it and went up into the netting, which will bring another face-off. Gehring will take the draw for the Blue Jays and Creech for the Elks. Back to Jacobson, which goes to Hansen on the point. To Jacobson, he tries to pass out into the slot, but rejected by Blue Jays and went into the corner. Hill in the far corner gets the puck to Rustad on the point, and a shot goes through the slot into the near boards. Blue Jays come around, bring it behind the net, comes out the near side, shovel it up into the neutral ice, but Elks come away with it, send it uphill, tried to pass it back to Creech and drop it for Jacobson, but puck got away. Puck tried to throw it out, but Creech gets it, takes a shot from the slot and a rebound into the crease in the slot, and we had a body go flying into the net. It looks like it's Jacobson. Knock it off its mooring, and we got a whistle. 12:41 left of the second period. Still a 1-1 tie. Referees having a discussion. Looks like Story's taking for the Blue Jays and Olson for the Elks. Puck back to the point to the Kotzian, puts it up into the slot. Olson with the backhand, no rebound or sent into the far near corner. Waseca comes away with it, makes entry into the zone. Puck loose in the slot. A shot saved by Curtis and steered back out to the far boards. Puck wanted to come back up into the crease, but Curtis knocks it back behind the boards again. The shot goes just wide, but steered back into the glass by Curtis. Shower comes up on the far side, throws it into the near side or Kotzian, and the puck's thrown in, goes behind the net. Schmidtke out, slows it down, picked up by the Blue Jays and brought up. Puck thrown into the neutral zone. Shower gets the puck to Seelar, pops it in just wide of Olsen and goes to the far boards. Shower with the puck, feeds it forward to Salo and threw it in deeper. Becker off the board or off the bench comes out. Kotzian over to Rustad, challenged by Gehring, but back to Kotzian. Kotzian comes up center ice, brings it into the zone, and tries to take a shot, but a Blue Jay stick stopped that. Becker takes a shot, a one-timer, and a follow-up rebound by Reese. He tried to keep the puck in, but barely comes out, and Rustad put it back in for offsides. 11:09 left to the second period, still with a 1-1 tie. The puck drops, and Blue Jays come away with it. Rustad in the defensive zone, cross ice pass to Hughes, throws it up along to Rotz. Rotz picks it up, brings it into the zone, taken away but kept in by Reese. We got a puck come up for Selvik, takes a shot wide around Rustad. Loose puck sent up but kept in by Hansen of Blue Jays and just knocked out of the zone. Gehrig throws it up and the puck goes back into the defensive zone of the Elks. Becker behind the goal, brings it up the near side, goes around one Blue Jay, around two Blue Jays, and somebody lost a tire. It was Hutmeyer. The lost puck, and the puck comes out as the Elks regroup. And icing's the call as it hopped the stick at the blue line. Creech thought he got his stick on it, but didn't look like it. 10:05 left of the second period. Creech takes the draw as Story takes it for the Blue Jays. Puck comes away, knocked up towards the blue line, but the Blue Jays take a shot and put it down behind the goal. Thrown into the slot. Creech throws it to Hill, circles in the defensive zone, got it back up to Creech. Icing's been waved off. Jacobson goes in on a forecheck. Blue Jays throw it around to the near boards. Hill gets it and throws it back down, but blocked. Gehring comes out, went off the stick of Jacobson. Shower gets the puck and throws it against the boards. Up to Hill. Serp behind the net. Creech trying to forecheck. Serp again. Loses the puck in the near corner. Thrown back behind into the near corner. Kept in by Shower. Throws it into the corner. Puck comes out of the zone. Shower gets it to Hansen. Back to Shower. Sends it up. Taken away by Serp, the other one. And it looks like it's offsides. 8:57 left in the second period with a 1-1 tie. Gehring is taking the draw as Olsen is for the Elks. Kotzian throws the puck up to Salo. Salo throws it back to Gehring and takes a shot, and a glove save by Curtis. Olsen and Gehring taking the face off. Loose puck down underneath there. They couldn't tell where it was. Olsen finally gets it back to Kotzian, who sends it behind the net to Rustad. Rustad throws it up into the neutral zone where Seelar gets it, and they are on sides. Drops it for Olsen. Olsen in the corner. Seelar takes a shot. Blocker saved by Schmidtke and sent to the far boards. Thrown down behind the net by Rustad. Salo tried to backhand it up to the point. The ref got in his way. Battling for the puck as Olsen. Salo comes away with it into the slot. Takes a low shot, steered to the corner by Schmidtke. Battle in the corner. Seelar goes around one and tries to go up in the near side on a sharp angle shot, and a save by Schmidtke. Yeah, boy, he may have left for work. Becker takes the draw for the Elks, gets it back to Reese, and thrown out of the zone by the Blue Jays. Gehring working on the near boards. Puck goes to the far boards, where the Blue Jays send it behind to Serp and then back to Danks. Danks tries to go across ice, goes through the stick of his intended target. Kotzian picks this puck up and gives it to Rustad, who gives it right back to Kotzian. Kotzian hits Rotz coming up the far side. Tried to get it over to Becker, but just too far for him. Reese tried to go across the ice to Rotz and got away from him. Puck is thrown deep into the zone and icing. Or are they? Icing is the call. Couldn't tell what the ref was signaling. He had his arm raised like he was throwing a penalty, but no penalty, just icing. 7:13 left of the second period. We'll have Jacobson and Story drawing. Puck to Creech. Creech takes a shot, goes off the crossbar. Hughes gets the puck, takes a one-timer and block, takes another shot from the boards and a glove save. .703 left of the second period. 1-1 tie. Creech will take the draw for the Elks. Jacobson to Hughes, cross ice to Hansen, and throws the puck into the slot and tipped by Hill, and it went just above the net. Hughes tried to pinch and keep it in, got away from him, and goes it back into the zone. Hill with the puck throws it down into the corner. Hughes pinching. Hill, we got a 2-on-1 foreman. And a pass across ice goes right behind the intended target of Hutmeyer. And throwing up the zone. Creech gets the puck, tries to dive to get it up in front to his intended target. Hughes with the puck. Thrown back up. Somebody lost a stick there. Didn't see what happened there. I'll have to look on the replay if I had one. What? Puck behind the net in the near corner. Put behind the boards behind the net by the Blue Jays. And a circle, Seelar stole the puck from behind, tried to do a wraparound, but when he shot, the moorings came off the goal. .552 left of the second period. 1-1 tie. Story takes the draw against the Elks. Olsen. Blue Jays control off the face-off. Send it to the far corner. Who sent it around to the near corner. Kept in by Salo. Cross-ice pass for the Blue Jays, and they get a 1-on-1. Story tried to pass it back into the slot, but Salo was there to intercept it. Throws it off the near boards to Olsen. And it looks like it's offsides. Story and Becker. Elks controlled the Kotzian, sends it up to Rotz, who couldn't get it under his stick. Went under his stick. Blue Jays take it back behind the goal to the near side, throwing up the boards. backhanded out, almost stolen by the Elks and taken by Rotz. Loose puck into the slot. We got a delayed penalty. Whoops, I'm sorry about my bad camera work. I got caught up in the moment and I zoomed way in. Sorry about that. What you missed was a scrum in front of the net and evidently a cross check on the Blue Jays. And I missed the number. I'll give it to you in just a second. As the Elks will go on the power play, number 21, Serp, one of them, Cade, I believe. Serp on the far corner.
Beckett Serp, 2 minutes for cross check.
Beckett's, sorry. My roster is a really teeny tiny print, and I don't have good eyes. Creech takes the draw, brings it into the zone. Seelar in the corner, makes a little space, sends it back up to the point to Kotzian to Shower at the point. Kotzian again at the far side, sends it across to Creech to Shower, knocked away but kept in. Creech with the puck, sends it across ice. It went off a stick. Oop, to Kotzian. Shower at the point, knocked off the puck by Gehring and into the neutral zone. Thrown into the zone, Seelar chases it in. Kept in by Shower, drops it for Kotzian. Creech to Shower on the far side. To Kotzian. Thrown down to Shower, back to Kotzian. A shot from the point, steered into the near corner. 45 seconds left of the power play for the Elks. Working in the corner. Seelar came away with it, but is back against the boards. Throwing it up the near boards where Creech gets it. Backhands it over to Shower, to Kotzian, to Shower, who took a one-timer, went off the defender. Rustad behind the part. Seelar takes it behind the net. Tries the Michigan, but denied. Seelar taken off his feet. So stolen by Hansen, and he brings it up and takes a shot with a rebound. 2 seconds left of the power play, and it expires. Serp comes out of the box and has the puck and makes a push into the offensive zone. Knocked away by Curtis, taken by Reese, but knocked away from him into the slot. Reese got it and taken away by Creech. A long pass up ahead to Reese and just out of his reach, and it's icing on the Elks. And it'll come back into the Elks defensive zone with 2:34 left on the clock for the second period. 1-1 tie. Becker and Story take the draw. Puck drop. Rotz pushes the puck forward to the blue line, and a shot from Danks goes off Curtis's pad and into the near corner. Battle for the puck in the corner. Hughes, Reese, and it looks like Gehring and Danks, or Dahl. Becker taking off the puck, thrown back in, but Hansen gets it and shovels it up to Rotz. Drops it for Reese, and he throws it into the offensive zone. But on the end boards, Becker with the puck. Drop pass for Hansen, who throws it up to Jacobson, who was in the slot and tried to tip it in, but it just went wide. Goes around, Becker put it around his Story, and Story throws it to the far boards. Throws it into the center of ice, where Dahl gets the puck and throws it across ice to Schoenrock, who was offsides. Olson will take the draw for the Elks, as will Hutmeyer. Back into the Blue Jay defensive zone off the face-off and thrown behind the net. Comes up the near boards to Gehring. Gehring taken off the puck by the Elks, and Olson with the puck at center ice. Sauces a pass to Kotzian. Kotzian with a shot blocker save by Schmidtke, and another shot goes in front of the crease. Thrown up, but kept in by Olson. A shovel pass up the hill, taken away by the Blue Jays, and went off the skate of Olson. Rustad on the far side brings it into the near side, and taken off the puck by the Blue Jays. Back to Kotzian. Kotzian still with the puck. Pass it to Rustad on the near side, off the boards. Olson comes up with it on the near boards and throws it deep into the zone. Schmidtke steers the puck towards the far corner. And a long pass intended for Gehring over here was tipped off a skate and end up icing. Goes all the way down into the Elks defensive zone. So the puck will come back into the Elks offensive zone. Just over 26 seconds left of the second period. And the faceoff will come to the right of Schmidtke. Loose puck into the zone. A shot taken by Kotzian. And Creech thought he had a goal there. Sent away. They waved it off right away. Called no goal. Evidently that puck was just on the goal line, but rejected by the Blue Jays. In the far corner, battle for the puck, comes out Hill with the puck, or Salo takes a shot, and a glove save by Schmidtke. With 6 seconds left on the clock for the second period, we have a 1-1 tie. Creech will take the face off his Story for the Blue Jays. Puck thrown up, pass to the near side. Kotzian takes a shot, goes high and wide, and the buzzer sounds, ending the second period. And the Zamboni is getting ready to come back on the ice and clear the ice. A lot of snow builds up in front of each bench. Shots on goal after 2 periods, 31 for the Elks, 11 for the Blue Jays. But the more important statistic there is the score is 1-1, anybody's game. So we're going to take about a 10-minute break to stay on board and count how many times the Zamboni goes by. I'm going to take the sound off, so if you don't hear anything, that's just normal. The sounds of the arena are back. Too much. I might consider it. There's a. You saw that guy. That had all that stuff on the iPad. It would GoPro would work for that, and I would consider doing that if I had that system. And I looked at it a little bit. It looks cool, but it's no longer supported. So it would be what I get. You see that kid? The little kid? Tell me he needs to go and apologize. Or you tell me who he is. All right, 10 seconds left of the warm-up period. We're coming back for the third period between the Elks and the Waseca Blue Jays. We got a tie score after two periods. Score is 1-1. Both goals were scored in the first period. It's been back and forth action. Elks lead on shots on goal, 31-11. But the most important is the scoreboard is still tied. 15 minutes on the clock to start the third period. Got Olsen lined up against Huttmeyer. Controlled by the Blue Jays off the faceoff. Puck thrown in, but it went into the bench and came out. I wasn't sure if there was a whistle or not, but there was. It looks like the puck will be dropped on the near dot, the Elks defensive zone. Same two take the draw. Loose puck comes up into neutral ice, and Serp went in off sides as the puck got popped back out. Puck again controlled by the Blue Jays. Throws it up the near boards to Selvik. Selvik pops it forward for Huttmeyer, but a little too far for him. And he goes to neutral ice and... No! A misplay by the Blue Jays leads to a goal for the Elks. Seelar got it in the zone and taken by Olsen, who went in and made a move and put a backhand in. And the Elks come away with 30 seconds into the third period. The Elks strike again to make the score 2-1. That was Seelar to Olsen.
Number 11, Thomas Olsen, with an assist to number 7, Waseca, and number 12, Owen Sealer.
Shower gets the puck on the near boards, throws it up to Rotz. Got by Story, and he throws it in deep. Hops the stick of Curtis behind the net. And throws the puck back to the near boards. It got jumped over Shower's stick, and he picked up the boards to Rotz. Rotz and Becker. Becker comes away with it, hits Reese up the near side, far side. He comes into the zone and takes a hard shot, but it goes high and wide. Kotzian keeps it in, sends it up to Reese. Couldn't control it, and it goes into the corner. Reese back to Rustad. Throwing up to Reese in the slot. Turn and fire. Went off the cage of Schmidtke and goes into the corner. Puck thrown up and just out of the zone by Hansen. Keeps just out of the zone. Oh, we have a penalty called here. Number 8, which is Dahl. Tripping on Dahl puts the Elks on a power play as there was some discussion about where the faceoff should be, but it will be outside of the Blue Jays zone.
Number 8, Jackson Dahl, 2 minutes for tripping.
Puck thrown in to the defensive zone of the Elks, taken away controlled by Kotzian behind the net. Kotzian comes out the near side as the Elks are on a power play. Gets it up to Creech. Creech brings it in, throws it in behind the net. Drop for Blue Jay in the corner. Stolen by Kotzian, a pass over to Rustad, and a shot by Creech goes off his body in front and goes into the corner. The Blue Jays come on the near side as there's a 2-on-1. Hansen tried to force his way in, and the puck goes into the crease and covered up by Curtis. 12:49 left of the third period. Elks are up 2-1 and are on the power play on Dahl of the Blue Jays in for tripping. The Elks win the draw and put it in the corner where Kotzian gets the puck and brings it out the far side. Passes up to Becker. Becker enters the zone, brings it around, cuts to the inside, and he almost lost the puck, and sent all the way down by the Blue Jays, which will be icing. And the puck will come back into the offensive zone of the Elks, where Becker will take the draw against Story. 12:31 left of the third period. Loose puck underneath the faceoff. Schoenrock tried to kick it up, but couldn't. Puck finally got controlled by the Elks. Becker put it over to Kotzian. Kotzian to Shower at the center. Back to Kotzian. Across ice to Jacobson. Oh, and a shot by Olsen. Schmidtke just got in front of that. Nice save. As Kotzian comes back into the defensive zone, goes behind the net, throws it on the far boards, and puck gotten by a Blue Jay and thrown back into the offensive zone. But they come out quick. Kotzian with the puck hits Olsen coming across the mid-ice, goes into the offensive zone, throws the puck on net, and a loose puck into the crease. Shower tried to take a one-timer, didn't get hardly any of it, but keeps it in. Somebody has this lost stick down there. As the penalty ends, the puck goes behind the net. Olsen with the puck sends it up to Hansen. Olsen is hit, and Hansen tried to get it around, looks like Story, but taken. Hughes gets the puck and throws it to the corner just to get it out of the zone or out of the crease. Looks like Hughes was boarded in as he's on his knees. Oh, that was Hansen. Hughes behind the net gets the puck. Throws the puck off the boards. Jacobson got a piece of it, and it goes into the defensive zone of the Blue Jays, and they throw it out the boards. Hill's there. Drop passes to Creech, but he skated past it as the puck is shot out of the zone but goes into the Blue Jay bench. The puck should come back into the zone. We got 10:39 left of the third period. Elks are up 2-1. Blue Jays did a good job just killing off their last penalty. Puck goes to back to the point. Hughes takes a wrist shot and it goes in. A kick saved by Schmidtke. Hill with the puck to Hughes. Passes across to Rustad. Rustad gets it up to Salo. Backhands it up to Creech. Lost the puck. And the puck is thrown deep into the Elk zone by the Blue Jays. Rustad gets the puck out to Salo, who got a streaking Creech coming across. Between Hill and Creech, they lost the puck and ended up going in offsides. 10:04 left of the third period. The Elks up 2-1. Becker takes the draw for the Elks, but Blue Jays control. Aaron Pass gets up into the Elks stick. Thrown back into the offensive zone of the Elks. Reese goes behind, tries to get the puck, but kept in by Kotzian. Took a hard shot and went in front of the goal. He steered towards the near boards. Puck thrown into the slot. Couldn't control it by Rotz, and it comes out. There's a 2-on-2. A shot on goal. Curtis steers that to the glass. And a beautiful move on Story's part. He goes around and he got a shot on goal. And the puck thrown out of the zone, but thrown right back in. And offsides is the call. Story made a nice move on Curtis, but he was able to get in front of it and save the shot. As the puck will come back just outside of the Blue Jays defensive zone. 9:13 on the clock for the third period. Again, the Elks are up 2-1. Olsen took the draw. Elks control, throw it off the far boards to Seelar. Seelar throws it up to Olsen, but the puck has popped out. Hansen defending. They've got a Hutmeyer coming up the far side, took the puck behind the net. Throws it to the near board. Salo with it. Tries an outlet pass and fanned on the pass. Throws it behind the net to Hansen. Hansen in the far corner. Still has the puck, Hansen. Pass over to Seelar. Seelar drop pass to Olsen with a one-timer, and he just missed it. Puck on the near board. Seelar gets it over to Hansen. Hansen with Kotzian, or Hansen. But anyway, Blue Jays come out 1-on-1, and a shot and a glove saved by Curtis. $8:19 on the clock for the third period. Elks up 2-1. Creech will take the draw. And Story. Looks like the coach of Waseca is having a discussion with one of the refs. As the ref comes away, don't know what that was about. Wish I could tell you. Creech will take the draw, as Story did. Puck loose. high in the Elk zone. Blue Jays come around with it, send it back into the zone where Hughes goes back for it. Cross ice pass to Kotzian. He throws it up the boards into the neutral zone. Oh, that was Rustad, I'm sorry. Puck goes in. Story's got someone on the far side. A shot on goal, sent it up. A pass forward to Hill, just gets through his feet and goes all the way down for icing. 7:48 left of the third period. Score is 2-1. Creech takes the draw for the Elks. I think Story for the Blue Jays. Controlled by the Blue Jays and sent around behind the net. Hughes goes into the corner for it. Throws it up the ice. Where Creech gives chase. They've waved off icing. Puck is thrown back up to the point for Rustad, who takes a shot. Steered behind the net. Creech in the corner. Passes it up to Hughes. Hughes over to Rustad. And Rustad throws it down the far side behind the net to Jacobson. Jacobson throws it back in. Hughes pinches. Or that was Rustad pinches. Hughes back on defense. Knocks it away. Goes into the corner. And Hughes sends it to the near corner to Rustad. Rustad gets it up to Jacobson. Jacobson took a swing at it and a big hit into the boards, and looks like Jacobson gets up. Got a 10-2 called on the Blue Jays player. For boarding, it was a 10-minute misconduct, I heard him say, and a 2 minutes thing. We'll have to wait and hear what the announcement is. But as Selvik goes in the box to join number 14, who is Jay Gehring, will give the Elks a power play for 2 minutes. And drop the puck. Becker gets. And puck is thrown out of the zone where Kotzian gives a chase on it. And the puck sent onto the far side to Shower, back to Kotzian. Back over to Shower. The puck knocked away by Blue Jays. Kotzian back behind the goal.
Rider penalty assessed to number 14, Jay Gehring. 2 minutes for charge. Also, 2 minutes on.
Elks with the puck. Kotzian at the points, gets it over to looks like the Elks are being called on a penalty now. Becker. Oh, it's incidental roughing, and what was the other one?
Incidental roughing and slashing.
Roughing and slashing, coincidental. So the Elks will still be on the power play. Kotzian over to Creech, knocked away, and Blue Jays come streaking up, and the puck gets loose. Curtis gets it and tries to throw it behind the net. Creech has it and brings it up on the far side to Kotzian, who sends it across ice to Shower. Shower enters the zone, cuts to the middle, and the puck's rejected, sent to the outside boards. Puck thrown across to Kotzian. Creech, and a shot, and a rebound comes almost out of the zone, but Kotzian keeps it in. Almost stolen and sent up into the defensive zone of the Elks, and there was a 2-on-none for a while. Sent up in there, and a shorthanded goal given up by the Elks. They're waving it off. They're waving it off, saying the net was off. I don't think they heard that. We'll see what that looks like. They're going to. I'd have to look back. I don't know who knocked it off. But it was waved off immediately by. It sounds like it's not counting, but the ref did wave it off immediately. .5:17 left of the third period as the arguing goes by between crowd and coaches and refs. Somebody's being called on interference. Number 11. As Olson's called for interference. I didn't see what happened, but Olson is gone. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 25 seconds. 4-on-4, and then it'll be a power play for the Blue Jays. Danks back with the puck, throws it into the neutral zone where it's a little while. Rustad with it, sends it back to Hansen. Hansen is able to go around. Jacobson sends it up to Seelar, who's just off sides. 2 seconds left of 4-on-4. And then it'll be a minute and 35 seconds of power play for the Blue Jays. Hutmeyer and Seelar take the draw. Puck sent back to Hansen. Hansen throws it off the boards, goes into the offensive zone. Icing's waved off as they're now on a power play. Tries to toe drag around. Rustad gets the puck and is able to backhand it out of the zone where Jacobson goes in and puts a hit on boarding. And now there's a delayed penalty on the Elks. Hutmeyer comes across with a little bit of steam, drops it into the slot, and a kick save by Curtis, and the rebound comes out as there's still a delayed penalty on the Elks. And Schmidtke is out of the goal, where the extra attacker. And then the one-timer just missed. Still a delayed penalty. The puck comes off the mooring, and they call the coincidental minors are out of the box. Jacobson joins Olson in there, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 27 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 for the Blue Jays right after that. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left of the third period. Elks are up 2-1. 5-on-3 man advantage for 2-man advantage for the Blue Jays. Schauer gets the puck, brings it up halfway, and throws it into the zone. 10 seconds left of the first penalty. The penalty to Olson as Blue Jays come in, bring it around the near side, throw it up to the point, back to the near side. Backhand up into the zone, and a one-timer saved by Curtis. First penalty expires, a minute 25 left, and Creech gets it and throws the puck out of the zone, and icing is waved off as Olson goes in on a forecheck, and Blue Jays come storming back. Story taken off the puck by Shower. They tried to clear the puck. Tried to clear the puck, and there's pushing and shoving down there. Puck, goal came off the mooring. It's been coming off, and there's a penalty being called now on the Blue Jays. Roughing. Oh, coincidental. So I'm guessing roughing on both parts. Kotzian for the Elks. So right now it's going to be, I still believe nothing's changed. 5-on-4 with the man advantage going to the Blue Jays. 2:43 left of the third period.
2 minutes for roughing. Minor penalty been assessed to number 14 for Elk River. Joseph Kotzian, 2 minutes for roughing.
So power play still for the Blue Jays. Puck thrown out of the defensive zone of the Elks into the neutral zone, and Blue Jays come right back in. Rustad gets the puck behind the net. He sends it up to Hansen, who couldn't find the puck. Puck thrown back in. A shot taken wide. Thrown to the far boards, excuse me. A whole bunch of bodies flying around in there, and pucks going, sticks flying everywhere. Puck finally set down to the near boards. Selvik in the corner. Loses the puck to Hansen, who throws it down ice. It should be, if it makes the goal line, and it does, it's icing on the Elks. 12 seconds left of the man advantage for the Blue Jays. A minute 52 left of the third period. I'm still wondering why the goalie is in. Quick shot off the faceoff for the Blue Jays, sends it wide and goes to the far boards. Penalty is expiring. A minute and 38 seconds left. Olson battling for the puck. Puck sent out in the front, right through the crease. Jumped a couple of sticks. Seelar sends it back to Hansen, who throws up the ice to Olson, and Seelar comes away with it. He's got a breakaway, and a shot and a save by Schmidtke. Puck thrown across the ice to the far boards where Seelar gets it. Drops it for Hansen. Hansen throws it up the boards to Olson, who drops it to Reese. Rustad with the puck in the defensive zone. A minute left of the game. Rustad comes into the zone, brings it around behind the goal to the far boards and dumps it back behind the goal again to Olson. Reese throws it to the near boards in the near corner. Seelar pins this guy against the board, throws up for Rustad, who takes a shot and a tip in front by Seelar, saved by Schmidtke. On the near boards, Olson and Reese paddling for it. The puck goes into the far corner where Seelar goes for it. Trying to eat the puck, as I hear. Seelar pinning the puck up against the boards. Helped with Reese. Puck flipped into the near corner. Backhanded back in the zone by Seelar, too high. And Reese throws the puck towards the net. Loose puck, so Reese sends the puck up. And the puck goes to the near boards. As when the horn sounds, the final score is Elk River 2, And the Blue Jays won, not with its about a bit of controversy. As the teams meet each other in the middle of the ice, shake hands, leaving it on the ice, I hope. Such will end the live stream for this game in the day. As the players file through, thanking the VFW guys. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. So as they all file through, I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you for watching, if you're still watching. If not, have a great day. We'll look forward to hearing from you guys tomorrow. Bye now.